Hi guys. Let me just get my water and be right back. Hi guys, welcome. Hi Facebook. Hope your day is going great. Hi Cynthia and everyone else that's hopped on here. Thank you for joining. We'll just wait for a few more people to pop on. Today we are talking about my top daily rituals for health and for skincare. Rituals are important because they add flow to our life. They provide like a logical sequence to our day. They motivate us when we get things done, even if it's as simple as making your bed. This is informal, so if there's any rituals that are really important to you that you do every day that you find have really helped you, please drop them in the comments. Hi Alex. Actually just gonna see if I can screen record this quick so I can save it to YouTube. 1 second. Okay, thanks guys. Okay, we'll see if anyone else pops on. What time is it? Hi guys. Okay, so for everyone that just popped on, we are talking about daily rituals for health and for skin, and why it's important and which ones I have found to be helpful and which ones I have found that are kind of game changers and really move the dial in my health and my skincare. So for me, rituals and routines are important because they keep me on track. I can definitely be someone that takes on way too much or gets really excited about many things and many different ideas, and I get lost in the shuffle. It takes me a while to come to completion. So even things just as simple as making your bed psychologically really motivates you and tells you that you've already accomplished something in your day. And why wouldn't we all want to start our day like that, right? Knowing that we've already feel like we've accomplished something as well. No one wants to come home after a long day to a messy bed. Your bedroom is like your sanctuary, and that is where you find solace and stress relief and all that stuff. So making your bed is important. Okay, so I have a little list here of things. I used to run this workshop actually live a couple years ago. It was pretty popular, and so I've got a list to keep me on track of what is important. So number one, if you're someone that finds that you have an anxious day or you feel stressed, it would be very helpful before you even get up out of bed to take 5 deep belly breaths. So remember, you always have your breath. Your breath is a magical tool that you have with you that will help to bring down your cortisol, bring down your blood pressure, and bring you kind of back into your body when you feel out of control. So before you even get out of your bed, take your hand on your belly and just deep breathe 5 times. Not from up here, but from deep, deep in your belly. That is where it counts. That's where you're going to see shifts. That's where you're going to see the ability of your breath to manage your stress levels. Hi, Elizabeth. So deep belly breathing. Number 2, I don't even know why I'm saying numbers because I'm not going to remember them, what order I'm in. Wake up at the same time every day. This is huge for your circadian rhythm, right? Metabolizing your hormones, manufacturing your hormones, making you feel good. So it's important to wake up at the same time every day. So if Monday to Friday you wake up at 6 o'clock for work, and then on Saturday and Sunday you don't wake up until 9 or 10, this throws everything off. Try to stay on track. This is very important for how you feel, how you manage your day, and how your body stays in tune with Mother Nature. The circadian rhythm, right? The magical relationship between humans and Mother Nature is very important because Mother Nature essentially tells our body how and what and when to do all the things it needs to do. It's very important that our body knows when it's morning time, when it's noon, when we should be winding down at night, right? Lots of things come into play that we don't need to go into, but waking up at the same time every day is very important, as well as going to bed at the same time every night. Now, when it comes to skincare, if you're a coffee drinker, I am. I love coffee. But before you put coffee in your body, please, God, please drink a glass of water. And if you want to up the ante, put lemon in it and chlorophyll. Lemon is great because it gently helps to kind of nudge the liver to get going. And the liver has done, a big job at night when you're sleeping to repair, restore, manufacture what it needs to, grab garbage and metabolize things in that organ while you've been sleeping. So it needs to get rid of it. The lemon helps to gently nudge it to start to detox what it's kind of done all night for you. So lemon is great in the morning, as well as chlorophyll, because chlorophyll is so alkaline, and it's always great to start your day in alkalinity. It's also a super blood cleanser. So if you suffer from anything like rosacea, psoriasis, eczema, acne, obviously inflammation other places, but I'm specifically talking about the skin, chlorophyll is magic because it really doesn't taste like much. You mix it with water, lemon, and a little bit of ice, tastes great. It's a super blood cleanser, and clean, nutritious blood is important for healthy skin because blood is essentially right under our skin. It's like right there. So it's what's feeding the nutrients to our skin. So it's very important that it's clean and happy and alkaline. As well, if you drink coffee and you don't have food or water before that, it's basically like jumping on the treadmill as soon as you wake up. I don't know about you, but I don't want to do that. Your body wants to be warmed up to what it's coming into. And if you're going to start your day in such like a crazy incline of caffeine, your whole day is going to go like that. Expect to have sugar cravings, expect to have extreme highs and extreme lows if you start your day like that. So start your day with water, lemon water, chlorophyll if you have it. That'd be awesome. When it comes to your morning skincare routine, a lot of people skip it. I am not perfect for sure. Now, as Kai ages, I feel like I'm continually finding a new balance and a new journey and a new way to get the things in that are important to me. So my number one tip is prepare things the night before. Make sure your bathroom is clean, just the counters wiped down, the products that you need are in the right place. If you have a few bathrooms, like I have one upstairs, one downstairs, sometimes I have stuff in the downstairs bathroom so I don't wake Kai up. And then when I get up in the morning, I'm like, damn it, my stuff is downstairs. Like, I don't want to go get it. So it's really a game changer in your skincare routine. If the place where you're doing your skincare is nice and clean and wiped down and all your pretty products are laid out there ready for you to use it. So that is my biggest thing. As well, it'd be cute to collect really pretty bowls and jars to keep your products in, to keep your tools in. When things are beautiful and feel spa-like and feel special, then we want to do those things more, right? So collecting cute things to keep and store, even dividing like your AM routine into your PM routine. I saw a cute thing on TikTok. A girl had gotten really nice little baskets and labeled it AM, PM, and something else, maybe body care. And I thought that was so smart. So you could do something like that as well. Let's skip to oral health. So oil pulling in the morning, it's amazing. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of it before, but if you haven't, it's essentially taking oil, coconut or sesame, a tablespoon or a little bit less if you're just starting new, and oiling it, smushing it around in your mouth for 10 to 20 minutes. So what this does, it actually, oil attracts toxins. So the oil helps to pull things out of your gums, bacteria, junk. It helps to freshen your breath. By swishing it, you're just doing, it's almost like this washing machine action. And then you spit it out into the garbage when you're done. And then you will brush your teeth and floss afterwards. And always, always, always you must scrape your tongue in the morning. We sell an awesome copper tongue scraper. Copper is like the OG of tongue scrapers. There's a lot of kind of science and magic behind copper. I've been doing it forever, and I can't believe I never tongue scraped. Like the amount of crap that comes off your tongue in the morning from a night of sleeping. Again, sleeping is important because it's really the only time your body has to rest, repair, and restore. The rest of the day, it's really just digesting what we eat. Like your body, it's obviously magical and very capable, but it can't do a million zillion things at once. If you're eating all day, then a lot of the time your body's just working on breaking that food down, seeing where it needs to go, what cells it needs to go to, if it needs to exit your body. So that's why sleep is important. And that's when you work a lot of this gunk up. And a lot of it ends up on your tongue. So tongue scraping is very important to release that. It improves your taste, it improves your breath, it improves your oral health because it gets rid of a lot of bad bacteria, or even just the stuff that feeds the bad bacteria, and then the bad bacteria grow and cause problems in your mouth. So copper tongue scraping is important in oil pulling. Okay, next up is making your bed. Please just make your bed. It signals in your brain that you have already accomplished something today and you're friggin' amazing and you can do all the other things on your list. So just the act of making your bed does so much for you mentally that it's silly to skip it. I had a great fact about the army from years ago when I taught this course, but I forget it now. So we'll have to skip it. I'll post it if I remember. I'm just going to take a look at my list here and see what we have. I wanted to talk about protein and how this is an important ritual in your day for healthy skin, because protein is the only macronutrient that does not like really go crazy with your blood sugar. So incorporating protein into your meals and your snacks, starting your breakfast, starting your morning off with protein is important because it helps to keep your blood sugar at a nice even keel. So something like organic eggs, black beans if you were going to make a tortilla, adding chia and hemp to your smoothies, things like that are really going to help to stabilize your blood sugar, your mood. It's going to help you focus for the rest of the day. And stabilizing your blood sugar is one of the best things you can do for your overall health and for your skin. It's amazing. So I highly recommend starting your day with protein. And then let me just take another little look-see here. So we've got deep belly breaths. Rising with the sun is important. It is important for your body to connect with the sun, the sunshine, to know that this is morning and to do the things that your body needs to do and produce and manufacture in the AM versus the PM. It's also really important to make sure that you get exercise in the day, right? And that's not just, I don't mean going to the gym and going to a crazy like HIIT class. This could just be simply like you're walking up your stairs many times a day. You are parking a little bit further away at the grocery store so you can walk a little bit further. Doing some light stretches when your baby's sleeping, stuff like that. Exercise doesn't have to be super strenuous and it doesn't have to be a full straight hour. Movement is important so things circulate in your body. As well, sweating is important so things release in your body. So there is a reason for everything, and there is a reason why back in the day, all of these things were prioritized, even if they didn't know it. But movement, sunshine, water, healthy eating, rituals, these are all integral for health, for mental health, and for physical health, and for spiritual health. Okay, some afternoon rituals. So you could think about taking a B vitamin at lunchtime. So B vitamins are really important for the manufacturing of our energy and our cells in our body, for metabolizing our foods, amongst honestly a million other things. So I say it's nice to take it at lunch because instead of a coffee or something like that, or running for a chocolate bar, when you feel your energy kind of tanking, B vitamins are great because they actually do give you energy. So that being said, if you're someone that's susceptible to like feeling caffeine, feeling the jitters, I would not take B vitamins probably past 3 o'clock because it might affect your sleep. But other than that, B vitamins are a great thing to take around lunchtime to help give you some energy. And think about making like a nice tea at lunch. I love coffee. I have it in the morning. And even though I think I want another cup, I know it doesn't do anything good for me. So I usually switch to a really nice herbal tea, something like tulsi that is an adaptogenic herb. So it helps with fatigue and stress if you're feeling kind of that half day slump. Or our beauty tea has a lot of amazing, nourishing herbal botanical benefits to it. So switching to something herbal midday, it also helps to get in your water intake, right? Your water intake doesn't have to just be literally water. It can count as herbal teas. It can count as fruits and veggies if you eat a lot of those because they're very, very water filled. Some other options to switch out coffee mid-afternoon are things like chicory root and dandy blend, as well as there is caffeine-free coffee versions. But chicory root, ticino, and dandy blend are all herbal coffee, like roasted, pseudo coffee roasted blends that kind of give you that taste, give you that feel, but are caffeine free. So you can get those at the health food stores. Check those guys out. They're really great options. I also like to keep running shoes in my car because, again, if you park further away or from like the grocery store or a store, or you want to do a lot of walking in the afternoon, or maybe you're driving by a park and you have some extra free time in the summertime, you want to go catch some sun, or maybe you want to start walking around your building on your lunch break, it's always great to keep some of those healthy necessities in your car. As far as skincare goes, I love to mist my face midday. I use our toner, but we are also coming out with like a midday face mister. And it's really important to keep your skin hydrated throughout the day. So keep something that you like at your desk. If it's not our toner, you can make your own with aloe, water, and a few drops of lavender or rose, any floral essential oil is amazing for hydrating your skin, so you could make something like that. But please give your skin a little spritz midday, especially if you're wearing masks a lot. They can wreak havoc on our skin, and the hydrosol blend works really beautiful to kind of like juice everything up. Okay, what else is on here? I wrote some other things down on this notepad, so I'm going to check over here now. When it comes to nighttime, your nighttime skincare routine, think about if you're not fully following through with it or you're not consistent with it, think about why you aren't consistent with it. So really sit down, and if skincare is important to you, I mean, it's like your business card to the world. When people see you, see your face, see your skin, see your eyes, it is kind of a first impression. So it is important that you take care of it. It's the only one that you have. So sit down and take some time and think about why things aren't working for you and come up with some solutions. Sometimes we just need to take 10 minutes or half an hour away to think about, what's important to us and if we want it to work and how we're going to make it work. And that being said, you could also prep your things for your nighttime skincare routine in a little basket so that it's already there for you. I like to do most of my things at night. My morning skincare is pretty minimal. It's like wash with our soap, tone, use a serum, and then a sunscreen. That's what I do. But at nighttime, I like to go a little bit deeper if I can. And I like to start my skincare routine early because the later it goes, the less I'm going to do it. I've learned that now since I've had a baby. I really need to get my skincare in at like 4:30 or 5 before I make dinner because I still have energy and I still have the drive and the passion to do it. If it's past then, it's really hard for me to do it all. So find a time that works for you. If late at night doesn't work, then find a time that does work. And remember that you don't have to do everything all at once, but treat yourself to some of that luxury, some of that massage, some of those serums that you've paid money for. And also, do you need to just minimize your products? Do you have too many that it's overwhelming? Do you have things that you don't know how to use? If you do, reach out to the company and see how you use these things. Message them. Maybe they have videos you can watch. And I find that if we don't know how to use products or tools, then we just don't use them and they sit there. So it's really important to educate yourself. when you do buy things to see how and why they work for you. Some other night care, optimal healthcare routines that I really love are getting things ready at night as much as I can for the next day. So I'll always tidy up my house. I think that's very important, even though it's going to get messy the next day. I don't like waking up to a mess. So Kev is really good at putting away all the dishes, so the kitchen is usually always clean. I make sure the coffee maker has water in it, like our filtered water thing jug is full. Kai's stuff is ready for the next day. Everyone's shoes are ready. Things are vacuumed. Like everything is just neat and tidy. I think that that's really important, to wake up to a space that's clutter free. Of course, there's days where you just don't feel like it, but I think that's important. And then as far as nighttime supplements go, magnesium, calcium is a great one. If you have trouble sleeping or calming down, it's a really, really relaxing one to take just before bedtime. I mean, it's really the purpose of magnesium. It's the chill pill of the body. So that would be a great one. You could take your omegas at night as well. With food, they are fat soluble. So it's always more beneficial if you take an omega or a fat soluble vitamin with a fatty food source. And then what else was I going to say? I blanked out. Skincare, supplements, magnesium, and tidying up your space and getting it ready for the next day. So things like getting your coffee maker prepped, like we talked about. If you're a tea person, then you could like have your tumbler out with the loose leaf ready to be poured in it. I love to wipe my kitchen down with an essential oil that I really love, or a really good smelling all-purpose cleaner that I've made, things like that. And yeah, and I braid my hair. I love braiding my hair to go to sleep. Otherwise, if you have a lot of hair, if you have curly hair or wavy hair, you wake up and it's a hot mess. It's very, very frizzy. So I recommend putting in a braid if you don't already. Do that. Your hair will love it. And if you are washing your hair the next day, then go to bed with some oil in it. Your hair will also love that. And then lastly, as far as technology goes, get a little clock. Get a little clock instead of using your phone for your clock if your phone is sitting beside your bed all night. I keep my phone now out of my room. I don't need it at night. I don't want to look at stuff until I go to bed, and I don't want to be tempted. So I just got a little clock to show me the time, because that's really the only reason I have my phone in my room. The longer you stay on your phone at night, the longer it's going to keep you up. And that might be why you're having trouble sleeping, because the light, your eyes see that light as essentially sunlight. And it's telling your body, you know what, it's still bright out. I think it's daytime. No need to make melatonin to make them feel sleepy. This is layman's terms, but it's one of the contributing factors. So I'm just going to give them energy and keep them up. So the longer we stay on our phone and see that bright light, the longer it's going to take you to fall asleep. So keep that in mind. You could just get a little clock for your bedroom. I got mine from Lee Valley, and call it a night. Okay, I think that's it for the skincare rituals. If you missed it, I'm going to save this to IGTV, to Facebook, and to YouTube. We started off with the morning rituals, deep belly breaths, sorting out your products and keeping them in really beautiful baskets so that you're encouraged to use them, why it's important to drink water before coffee, why protein's important, spritzing your face midday, making your routines enjoyable, all those things. Routines lend flow to your life. They lend flow to your day. They lend a logical sequence that make you feel motivated because you feel like you've accomplished things, even if it's as little as making your bed. That's why these little things are important, and they add up because psychologically they make us feel very good, and they make us feel like we have accomplished a ton, which is always important because in today's day and age, our to-do lists are always way too long, and we can feel overwhelmed with things and like we haven't accomplished anything. So just know that making your bed is enough some days. Okay, that's it. If there's anything else that you guys want me to dive a little deeper into, please let me know. And thank you for joining. I love all you guys and appreciate your support. Yeah, that's it. I said a lot on this, and I said K a lot on this. So I'm going to try not to do that next time. Anyways, have a good day. Bye.